Brace yourself. It's that time again. Welcome to Unfiltered. As you can see, Alethea is otherwise indisposed at this moment. Supposed to be getting a text when she's on her way back. She's going to try and make it by the end of the show. But we were able to use one of the email that emailed in to be a fill-in co-host.
That would be me.
Gary Sears.
How you doing? Glad to be here, Rick. Good.
Good to see you.
Nice seeing you, brother.
Actually, Gary works at Athens.
Right.
So he didn't actually have to email. When I told everybody down there I put out the call for fill-in guest hosts, he said, count me in. And he's ready to go. And Alethea is off at some school thing in Claremont. So I don't know when she'll be back. She said she'd text me.
She said she'd text you.
Yeah, of course. I don't even know how to get to my texts if I get them.
Right.
But the thing hasn't buzzed yet. I did get a call from my daughter today, though.
Did you?
Just before the show. She starts Hesser College over in Portsmouth on Monday for massage therapy.
Nice.
So, yeah.
You must have been pretty psyched about that.
She's doing very well.
That's
I'm
cool.
so proud of her.
That's
these
cool.
days. Oh, man. Still got the same boyfriend, fiance, whatever. But, yeah, I mean, they've been together a couple, 3 years now.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
Yeah, I think she's finally settling down. She used to be all into the raves and partying, and she's got more tattoos than I do.
Right.
And more piercings. So, she's nuts, but she's a good girl.
Hey, you still got to love her, you know?
Oh, yeah. It's my job.
Yeah, it is. Proud papa.
What else was I going to talk about? Alethea? Oh, yesterday, in Troy, another TD Bank North was robbed. And the guy got away on a bicycle again.
A bicycle.
The bicycle bandit. He's hit 4 TD Bank Norths in the last month. One in Keene, one in Milford, one in Peterborough, and now the one in Troy.
And it's on a bicycle, huh?
He gets away on a bicycle. I guess one of them, he didn't. One of the ones he robbed, if it's the same guy, the dude just walked away.
Walked away.
Without even a bicycle.
I'd hate to have a flat in that situation, I'll tell you that.
That's weird. But yeah, and they were all daylight, like middle of the day robberies. It's nuts. I don't know. That's where I keep my money. Now I'm scared.
I hope they don't keep robbing Bank North. That's my bank.
I mean, that's the whole FDIC thing, right? Is what takes care of all that in case they. Greg, make sure those don't like burst into flames down there by the front lights. We'll be all right. Yeah, but it's nuts. Stuff that's going on around here.
And no clue. How long has this been going on for?
It
Any
was
idea?
the first one was a month ago.
A month ago. Wow. And still no clue.
No clue.
I mean, you think you'd see a guy leaving a bank on a bike running like crazy, you know, and pedaling for all he's worth.
Yeah, and I guess the one he robbed in Keene was the Court Street branch.
Huh. Imagine that.
So.
Something else.
Yeah. When Tarzan called tonight for his phone check, he told me he was watching Sports Center or one of those sports shows, and they mentioned the fact that a man named Roy Williams, football player for the Detroit Lions, never tips pizza delivery drivers. Imagine that, a professional football player doesn't tip.
Insane.
Is that?
Yeah. But I bet you'd be willing to sell him his autograph or something, you know, instead of tipping him.
Oh, yeah. He probably wouldn't even give an autograph. Probably doesn't, pays with cash, and it's probably the exact change, or he lets you give him change back.
Right.
God, I hate that.
That's
That is.
seems like somebody that stature, that money, at least throw a couple bucks, you know.
Oh, yeah.
He gets his bonuses from commercial. The guy's delivering pizzas, you know. He needs his tips too, you know.
And he doesn't
It's like his
realize
bonus.
what, I mean, exactly, nobody realizes exactly how tough a job delivering pizza is.
Well, you would.
I mean, yeah, and I just got hammered, I gotta do a double tomorrow.
Oh, jeez.
Because I had somebody call out sick, had to rearrange the whole schedule.
You being the
this
head,
is
what? You're
all-
head driver now, right?
This was all last, yeah, I'm the head driver.
There you go. So now all the responsibility's on you, man.
Yeah.
If somebody doesn't make it, now it's time to buck up, you know.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, exactly.
I just say, look, I think we can get away with one less driver.
Right. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna be down here, so what do I care?
There you go.
But no, I got it arranged, and of course I had to do that this afternoon.
Right. Last moment
Well, I
deal.
was trying to figure out the show, and then I get hit with Alethia's gotta be in Claremont for some advisor thing,
Right.
and
Hey, at least you got me, man. That's all that matters. Yeah.
And I mean, you're involved in a band too.
Yeah. Name of my band's Drunk Monkey.
Drunk Monkey. All
yeah.
local guys?
No, actually, we're from Vermont, but I just moved down here recently, and I enjoy the area quite a bit. But I only live like an hour and a half from where we practice. So whenever we got a gig, I just shoot up for practice and then shoot up for the gig and drive back down.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure thing. Wow. And maybe during crew call, which, see,
Which
I gave Bruce the card.
You
and
did, you
I
did.
immediately went from the bank robbery into the whole band thing.
yeah. Well, you stuff. You
Okay.
missed a skip.
Well,
Step,
I-
but
We've got we've got to stick to the card.
the curriculum, huh?
So, yeah, but we might as well do crew call first then.
Okay.
And then we'll get into talking about a whole bunch of cool stuff. So again, another fairly skeleton crew, although apparently Junior had some time off.
Ah.
So he came out to run camera 2 for us.
It's nice to have Junior in the studio.
Yes, yeah,
it
he's
is.
looking good these days.
Yes, he is. Nice and
on
fit.
Camera 3, we've got Greg, as usual. And notice,
No
No sock,
shoe,
no
no
shoes.
shoes, no shoeless Joe.
stocking-footed Greg.
Yeah.
He loves
The
it.
stocking bandit.
And as usual in the booth, 2 people, I couldn't do any of this without Bruce and Andrea.
Nice.
How's it going out there tonight, Rick?
It's going good. How are you doing in there, Bruce?
We're doing all right. Just trying to sort out some technical difficulties. We could barely hear you in here, and
All right.
so I just wanted to get you
Am I looking
straighten
a little
yourself
better
out a
now?
little
I've
bit.
got you
But,
maxed out.
Oh, all
Okay.
right. I don't think I can do anything.
but things are going well so far. The show's coming off all right. I haven't screwed anything up yet, so. But
All right.
in case I've got some friends watching from Smiths, I just want to say hi to Heidi
Ah,
and Kay. But she's from Troy, so she never gets to see it. But I'm going to turn it on over to letting Andrea do her NASCAR report. So we'll talk
All
at you a
right.
little later, bud.
okay, thanks, Bruce.
Okay, now I'm going to try to keep reminding myself to look at Greg, because I always forget. Oh, gee, mini Christmas. That one squealed.
That's why you're not hearing me.
Uh-oh.
Show me back down to your normal setting, please.
Rick just found out why we weren't hearing him real good.
How's that?
That's awesome.
Yeah, you're gonna have to tweak me. Sorry about that.
I'm
Andrea.
going to tweak him, all right.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so anyways, let's get on to NASCAR, because I'm getting all discombobulated. Last week, we raced at Dover, the Monster Mile, and Carl Edwards won. And one of the things that I was reminded of tonight is that when Carl Edwards wins, he doesn't keep his trophies. He usually gives them to some kid who's a needy kid. And he gets a lot of pleasure in that. So kudos to Carl. He's not my favorite driver. He has a tendency to annoy me a little bit. Bruce just told me he hates that word, kudos. Now, Junior had a great run. He came in third. Greg Biffle second. Mark Martin came in fourth, and I'll be darned if I know where he came from. and the little weasel, worm, skunk, shrub, Kyle Busch came in 5th. But anyways, that's your top 5 for the results at Dover. Now, the standings, I'm telling you guys, they are shaking up every single solitary week. If you think this is going to be an easy one, think again. So, at the end of the race at Dover, Carl Edwards had bounced himself up to 3rd place. But because the rear end of his car, and I forget which side, was too low, he ended up getting docked 25 points, and that dropped him way down to 6th position. So it doesn't take much. And anyways, they are shaking up every week. Now, last week, we threw out a challenge for you guys out there that are NASCAR lovers and pizza lovers, that after, so many races, we wanted you to, we were going to pick a name out of the hat for all the correct entries that we've received and give that person a gift certificate for a free pizza at Athens. Well, we've received a bunch already, and these people are playing good. But it seems like I know that in the whole area there's a whole lot more NASCAR lovers. So now's the time. After you have 3 more races to pick a driver. We're not going to wait until you've got 9 races going by and then send your little emails in and say, okay, this is who I think is going to win. It's like, no, this isn't how it's going to be. So you have 3 more races to do it. And that being said, it's October 13th. Lowe's Motor Speedway is your final race. That's going to be, so that's 3 races left. You've got Kansas, Talladega, and Lowe's to make a decision. So right now it's called balls to the walls and pick out your driver. You have got very little time left, so let's see what you do, okay? Anyways, that's pretty much where it's at, and I'll pass this on back to Rick.
Well, thanks, Andrea.
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be with 5 races to go after Lowe's. The Thursday after Lowe's, I'll make the announcement that the contest is closed, and then at the end of the chase, we'll put all the people that chose the winning driver, and we'll put them in a hat, and we'll draw one name.
I'll even make that pizza for the winner. How's
You'll
that?
make the pizza.
I'll make the
All right,
pizza for
Gary
the winner.
will make the pizza, and Gary, you make some great pizzas.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, that one.
The ranch with the chicken bacon
bacon
that was
ranch.
good.
That
Nice.
was a 419 Pete. My mouth is watering.
It was a good pie. It was wicked good pie.
Yeah. So, yeah, you'll make it, and we'll give
I'll
it
make
away.
it. Yeah,
And
They will
we've
enjoy
had
it.
quite a few responses already.
that's cool.
Seems a lot of the ladies are either Jeff Gordon or Tony Stewart fans,
Right.
Which
Oh.
surprised me,
Right.
Kind of surprised me,
That's
Yeah. But quite a few people with me. And the old FedEx driver, Denny Hamlin.
Ah,
Yeah,
you're a Denny
yeah.
fan, huh? That's
I-
good.
I
He's
still
doing good this
believe
year, though. He's doing really good.
He's
so,
doing
yeah.
great. And he's such a personable kid. His interviews and when they have him on the little Speed Channel talk shows
Right.
and stuff,
Right.
he's just so
Professional,
down to earth
and right.
Yeah.
Keeps
Yeah,
it.
for a young kid, he's ready. We're ready. It's
All
time
right.
for that part of the show.
And which is that?
And it's time for Jungle Talk with Tarzan.
Nice.
Yeah. And he's coming in.
It's the real deal out here, Rick.
Yes, it is
No
the real
joking
deal.
around, man.
How you doing tonight, buddy?
Do you think that picture's big enough?
It looks good, doesn't it?
It's kind of scary, dude.
You're kind of scary, my friend.
Who is that cat?
We like to make them larger than life.
Hi, Gary and Rick. How the hell are you two tonight?
We're doing very well.
I'm doing fine, thanks.
Well, I got an article from September 24th, Union Leader. It's called Back Home, Vietnam War nurses who suffered from the carnage are given chance to be heard in a well-regarded documentary. And Professor Margaret Carson did the work while working at the VA hospital in Manchester in the mid-1990s. When you hear in the news about people who contribute, you see teachers who contribute, you see musicians who contribute, but there is never anything about the contribution nurses make. Vietnam nurses with Dana Delaney tells the story of nurses who experienced post-traumatic stress disorder after serving in the Vietnam War. The documentary is based on interviews with 160 nurses across the country. This aired on the WE TV channel August 18th and the 19th, and I just felt a need to give the nurses their regard. And I'd like to move on to my next item, Thursday the 27th in the Union Leader, National Gold Star Mother's Day ceremony at the New Hampshire Veterans Cemetery. It's September 30th at 2 o'clock at the New Hampshire Veterans Cemetery. Now this is, it's called, on Gold Star Mother's Day, we recognize and pray for the devoted and patriotic mothers of these men and women in uniform who have made the ultimate sacrifice in defense of our liberty. Excuse me. And this is on Sunday in September. It was voted in, designated by Congress in 1936. The President to issue a proclamation in its observance. On this day, the nation expresses deep gratitude to the Gold Star mothers, and we ask God blessings on them and on their families. What a trip, huh? That was very, very good. That's always a good one.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Now, I have an item here, Rick and Gary, about the war. It's $190 billion. They're asking for the next 12 months for war funding. They want to spend $42 billion to buy vehicles, refurbish equipment, and consolidate bases. Now, I'm not going to comment on it. I'm just going to give you that information. Now, I want to move on to the Navy barracks in San Diego. Obviously, technology has changed, and Google has taken a picture of these barracks, and they are shaped like a swastika, Gary and Rick.
Oh, I
and
saw that.
Oh, yeah.
You mentioned something about that, yeah.
It's going to take $600,000 to camouflage the shape of the San Diego Navy barracks. That's just a kick in the pants, man.
You think
I don't even have a comment.
you think they would have had an idea by the plans, you know? It's like, doesn't this look a little, you know?
Yeah.
And then go ahead and build it, you know?
Exactly. And I have another item here, Gary and Rick, and it's called Hillary's Realism, right out of the Union Leader. Total retreat from Iraq. It's a fantasy, ladies and gentlemen. And this is to quote Hillary Clinton, not all the troops, though, and that means they won't be coming home, just like we all knew they wouldn't be, because defending the Kurds and training the Iraq army and serving as a deterrent to Iranian ambitions. That's far more realistic than the pie-in-the-sky withdrawal proposals spouted by Bill Richardson, Dennis Kucinich, who thinks all U.S. forces should leave immediately. Now, Rick, you have your opinion about it, and so did I, and we agreed. Withdraw and bomb. That was what we came up with, and that was you and I only solution to this problem.
Exactly.
And whether anybody likes it or not, we don't care.
That's it, brother. That's
And
it.
you know, I'm starting to lose my mind. I guess I'm just waiting for an input from Gary and yourself, because I'm really at a loss for words.
Well, you know, I think the whole money thing is stupid. And as far as, getting out clean, no way.
Right.
The idea is to kill the enemy and then get out. And, you know, it's funny that in Bush's address to the UN, the same day that the Iranian leader was there,
right.
Ahmed, whatever his name is.
Yeah, Ahmadinejad.
Yeah. Bush only mentioned Iran like once, and he only mentioned Iraq like twice during his entire speech. He was going on about Burma and
Burma.
all
Yep.
kinds of other friggin' places that, we've never heard of.
Right.
Tensions in Burma he was talking about, and there's just, that was the first I'd heard about it. I thought we took care of Burma in the Second World War.
Good
Yeah.
point, Rick.
Didn't Audie
Really good
Murphy
point.
make a John Wayne, one of them guys wiped out Burma in one of their movies?
Yeah, Audie Murphy. It says here, now, this is the union leader. Among the Democrat candidates, only Senator Joe Biden has been as forthright about Iraq as Senator Clinton is sounding now. It's good to see that grown-ups are having a say. I really like the union leader. Not a lot of folks do, but they really know how to put it down on paper, and I like to borrow their stuff and give them credit. You know that as well.
Yes, I do.
And I do have one more thing that really blew me away today. It's not war related. It's about a 16-year-old's birthday party. It's $260,000, and geez, couldn't some war veterans or injured veterans or some folks like that use that kind of money being donated to them? But no, I guess we got to spend it on a 16-year-old's birthday party. Back when we were little kids, Rick, our parents couldn't afford the Tonka fire truck that we saw in the
Oh, yeah.
store. And
Who's
with that,
having a birthday party like that?
imagine having a birthday party like that.
Who is it that's having it, Tarzan?
Well, it was a 16-year-old, MTV, VH1. They like the what do they call that? Pump these kids up and get them all jacked up so that they're all feeling so special that $260,000 for a birthday party is what it's all about.
Jeez.
But that's not what it's all about. And you, Gary, and I, and Bruce, and Andrea, we all know that's not what makes the world turn.
Exactly.
Yep, exactly.
Exactly. Somewhere. Oh yeah, I've got a story about pets here that's going to drive you crazy here in a little while, buddy.
And with that, Tarzan's out of here.
All right, my
Later,
friend.
Tarzan.
I'll see you, bud.
He's a nice guy. That was
Great
cool.
guy, man. Oh,
Wicked
oh,
insight, man.
Oh yeah.
You could tell some of that was really bothering him because he was like, it's
And I'll go over, a couple times a week. We'll sit out in the backyard on nice days. And
Right.
Just
that.
talk
Yeah,
back and forth. I mean,
Yep.
it's great.
it's cool.
It's great. But yeah,
You saying you had something on pets along the lines of this money spending
God, I
right?
found this. I think it was Saturday's paper or Sunday's paper or something. It was about people that pamper the hell out of their pets. And I guess there's a place, Pets Hotels. It's PetSmart.
PetSmart opens this pet
PetSmart
hotel
opens a
type
pet,
deal, yeah.
Pets Hotel, and they'll do. Apparently, even one of the customers asked that someone that works at the hotel perform the sign of the cross over their Shar-Pei and Chow mix every night.
Kind of
And
like
they
giving his
did.
prayers. Huh.
Yeah. It said other stuff. He's got pet industry sales are expected to swell to almost $41 billion.
Billion.
$41 billion for
Billion
pet related stuff.
That's insane.
Almost as big as the porn industry. It's getting like that,
Maybe then some of them animals got side work going on or something.
They got the second fastest growing retail category after electronics.
Pets are.
Of course, the reason people are buying electronics is for the porn sites.
You're terrible, Rick.
This one. There's a company that makes wigs for dogs.
Would that be a wag?
I don't know, but
think
when the
about
hell- When was the last time you saw a dog that complained about his hairstyle?
I don't think I really have. Maybe,
No.
but maybe them hairless is, they're getting a little chilly, so they want a little mop on the top.
There's a place in Pasadena, the best little cat house in Pasadena. It's a cage-free, like daycare center for your cats. And it's got playrooms, and they're outfitted with webcams so that the owners can check in and see their little kitties at play. Or find out whether the people that run the place are being mean to them and cooking them.
Does this give some kind of a price, like a price range on how much it runs, or?
No, I haven't seen any prices on anything specific in here. But it says, Pets Hotels show appropriately themed movies in its dog suites, such as 101 Dalmatians and Lady and the Tramp, but not Old Yeller.
No Old Yeller. Huh?
It's too sad. I don't know. But yeah, my sister, back years ago, had a dog. She spent like $2,400 on chemotherapy for this dog.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. And I mean, the dog died anyway.
Good friends of mine back home had a dog with diabetes, actually. And, you know, he was starting to go blind. You had to give him a shot every day of insulin, you know,
Really?
twice a day, just like a regular diabetic. You know?
And the insulin's probably as expensive as it is
As
people.
for a human, exactly. But then again, he turned around like a friend of mine. He had this dog. He was the band's dog. His name was Rupert. He got hit by a car, and he sunk $1,500 into this dog to get his leg fixed. 2 weeks later, got hit and got killed. You know, so it kind of makes you wonder, you know, sometimes. But we love this dog to death. He's the only dog I know that could drink antifreeze and survive.
Wow. Trying to think when I was talking last week about the fact that Rusty DeWeese, the logger,
Yeah,
that's coming to Keene.
Nice.
And I saw his act over in Bellas Falls one year, and he did a story about his friend's three-legged or one-legged dog.
You can just
That was just
imagine.
hilarious. He said, yeah, he used to like to take the dog for long afternoon drags
Drags.
in the fall.
It's like, what are you going to name him? Nothing. He's not going to come to you anyway.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah. What do you call it? No idea.
Yeah, no idea. Exactly.
Oh, I screwed that up, didn't I?
Would that be a deer with no eyes?
What do you call a deer with no eyes and no legs? Still no idea.
Still no idea. Nice.
All right, that's stupid.
Okay.
You don't read the Keene Sentinel, but this was in a strange news brief from Bayshore, New York. Talks about a tire iron wielding guy trying to mug a mall shopper, and he wasn't successful because the 74-year-old man that he was trying to rob took the tire iron away from him and beat him with it.
Nice. Who was that, Jack Palance?
There was Jack Palance. There might have
You
been.
know, he's that tough, he's that rugged, you know, he's got to be around that age.
No, a man named Bruce Ferraro.
Nice. Well, it just
Hey.
goes to show you, man, that anybody can
He had no
make their
idea.
day. No idea.
But when he got into his car and the man pounded on the window and demanded his cash, he said, "What, are you kidding me?" And he got out of the car and started beating
Guy
him.
thumped him. Nice. Nice.
So yeah, I mean, 74-year-old guy, you think, easy target? Think
No.
twice. You think twice, definitely. Oh, funny stuff that I have. This is another one. Alethea is going to slam me with the whole technology thing, you know, whenever she's here.
Whenever she comes back.
But it's funny because I found this because that little sideways smiley face that people put on the computer.
Oh, yeah, when they were like texting or
Like-
something.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's like LOL, but it's the little smiley face.
Right.
It's 25 years old.
Really?
Apparently, this guy, Scott E. Fallman, Carnegie Mellon University professor, says he was the first to use the three keystrokes, a colon followed by a hyphen and a parentheses, as a horizontal smiley face.
Wow, it's been around that long.
Yeah.
I've only seen it recently, like with the MySpace or texting, you know,
Oh, yeah.
and just recently, but I never knew it was around that long. That's it's pretty amazing. I bet you there's a lot of stuff like that.
And you know, you
abbreviations.
use the other parentheses when you want a sad face.
Right, you can turn that from
See how that
upside
works?
down. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
But it's stupid.
Man.
The whole technology. This is,
That's not you, on.
you know, I've been preparing all week to really hammer Alethea
Right.
about
About
you know,
the technology.
why I
and-
don't like technology. And the fact is that the most efficient way to communicate is face to face.
Exactly.
You have to
Exactly.
see into people's eyes to understand. And Bruce can attest because he's actually come very close to losing a friendship over the whole instant messaging thing.
Oh, really?
When something was said, taken out of context. I mean, you can't get tone
Right, or if it's a joke or
anything.
anything like, or facial expressions, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
and people stopped talking face to face when the telephone became all the rage, you know?
Right.
And then you lost the facial expression, but you could still hear the tone
In their
in
tone
somebody's
and their voice, exactly.
And now with this, the whole computer and texting and all that, it's so impersonal that I think it's killing us in terms
Takes the
of
whole
our
thing out of character.
interpersonal
Takes your
relationships.
character out of character. It's what it does.
Because people don't have interpersonal relationships anymore.
Yep,
You know,
it's true.
it's just really
It's a bummer
weird.
too.
Yeah. But anyway, that was something I found that I went, oh, I'll get her with this, and I think she's scared now because I told her.
That's all right. You can get her tomorrow at work.
Yeah. Double. God, I was busy.
Yeah.
Another good funny one was this New York guy, the burrito eating contest.
Burrito eating contest.
It's another thing that, I mean, it's really, apparently it's big in America. I don't know if it's big all over the world, but here in America, gluttony is like a contest.
It's another
We give
like
away
the
prizes.
hot dog eating contest.
Yeah, hot dog eating contest.
Yeah.
I didn't know there is a world lobster eating contest.
That I wouldn't
And
mind
it's held
entering.
in Kennebunkport, Maine.
Yes, sir. I wouldn't mind entering that
Well,
one.
I'll go up to that one.
Count me in, coach.
Even if I only eat 2 pounds.
Exactly.
2
You
pounds
know,
of
you lay off
lobster.
the butter, you might be able to get 2 or 3 tails in. You know, it's the butter that's going to kill you. You know, fill you right up.
Yeah. I would just soak it in beer.
And beer, yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Screw the butter, just put it in a bowl of beer. And
And you know you're full when you can't lift that fork.
that's right. Let's see, who was this? This was held in South Portland, Maine, this burrito eating contest. A man named Tim Janis of New York City won. He ate 10 3/4 burritos weighing 18 ounces each in 12 minutes.
I wonder,
Yeah.
wonder if he had any help.
I bet.
That's a lot of beef, man. That's
And then I bet the next day,
come on, ice cream.
oh my God.
Yeah, I would have hated to be the judge behind that contest. You know, watching everybody eat. I'll tell you.
I
that.
bet it was good going down, but I bet coming the other way was hell on wheels.
I bet he won some other contest for that.
Oh yeah, called natural.
Oh my
Right.
God.
Emptied him right out.
He's a 30-year-old day trader and an aspiring pizza chef known as Eater X.
Eater at a pizza chef though.
Pizza chef.
Pizza chef.
Imagine that.
I'm sorry, but I'm not going to start practicing burritos.
You'd be like whipping up these, and maybe like these pizza chefs, maybe they make the weird pizzas, you know?
Right?
Like, I watch the Food Network a lot.
That's
'Cause
so
I
right.
like
There's some
that,
good
you know?
stuff on there actually.
And these big fancy restaurants that you go to that they
Right.
that they rate and stuff, and they show some of the food. They show this little plate with 2 twigs and a little tiny chunk of meat on it with some swirly
Little
looking
sauce, right?
And it's like $100 meal,
I can't see that. I can't see that at all.
but it's gourmet,
well,
you know. And that's apparently it's not.
it's
really
got to be
for
one heck of
eating,
a cut
it's
of
more
meat
for
I'll
like
ta-
taking
for
a picture
show.
of.
Right. Oh, honey, look what I had for supper.
Oh yeah, look at this! What ingenious chef
Yeah, exactly.
put a quarter of a pork chop between 2 twigs, 1 wedge of orange or 1 wedge of carrot,
And a little sauce around
And
it,
a
you
little
know, for dipping, of
purple
course.
sauce. Yeah,
A side of bread, you know. Exactly.
There's your $30.
And then you ask for
entree.
ketchup.
Yeah. I don't know. These people are, and these guys, these people all have like nicknames, like the hobos did. Remember the hobo story?
The hobo story.
Yeah. There was a woman, Sonia the Black Widow Thomas. She was another one of the eaters. And the guy that had held the title, Eric Badlands Booker.
Badlands
Yeah,
Booker.
he retired from competitive eating and wasn't on hand to defend his title.
Probably had heartburn still.
Probably huge.
Exactly.
Oh, the girl that won the lobster eating title finished second when she ate 10 of them.
Is that counting tails and claws? And,
No, this was the burrito.
Oh,
she
the
ate 10
burrito.
burritos. The
Oh,
guy
she
that
ate
won
10
ate
burritos.
10 3/4.
But she's already been into lobster.
Yeah, she holds the world lobster eating title.
No, does it say how old she is? Or
No,
where
it
she's
doesn't.
from? No.
No. Said other eaters include Jason Crazy Legs Conti and Tim Gravy Brown.
Tim Gravy Brown. Nice. Let's call him T. We'll call him TG for sure.
Maybe have like some WWE worldwide eating guys,
right.
you know? And they could do like wrestling. They come out, oh, I'm Crazy Legs Brown. Oh, I'm here to take you down.
I'm Burger King Joe. Let's go. You know?
Have like
Burrito
face-off
Bill.
interviews.
Exactly.
Then you get them in the ring and your
Now
mouth is
start
up.
chowing on the table, right?
Speaking of stupid contests, do you see this new show that's on Kid Nation?
Kid Nation, isn't that with the overweight kids and everything?
No, it's like all young teenagers, and they've taken them out to a ghost town.
Oh, the ghost town and having them
Yeah.
survive on their own.
It's like Survivor for kids.
Well, hey, you know, that's probably one more reality show that shouldn't even be out there.
But it's got like, and when I saw the ads, I'm like, well, that might be pretty good. You put the kids in town, let them form their own government, form.
Their own rankings,
their
who
own
gets
town.
the food, who does this.
But it's not. They immediately divided them all up into groups.
Like Survivor.
And it's like
right
the
off
Survivor.
bat.
They pit them against each other and stupid.
Speaking of new shows, I just watched a good one last night. It's called Mansers. It was on Spike.
Oh,
It's,
I've
have you
seen it in the
ad?
guide, but I haven't
Yeah,
watched
they
it.
they had like how long would you survive without a spacesuit in outer space? And it's like 1 minute and 30 seconds, but you don't explode or nothing. You turn blue, first of all, and then you just sit there and float forever. You don't deteriorate because none of the bacteria is alive. But there's these little rocks in space that come flying at you, and all of a sudden, so you'd be sitting there floating around looking like Swiss cheese. But they had other things, like the old myth, the happy ending at a massage parlor.
Now, do they ask guys on the street, or?
Well, what it
is
is that they come up with these questions, and then they just get certain guys. They talk about it. It's kind of like it's already staged. Like an actor goes in,
okay.
and does to the questions. But they had like the happy endings, how much beer you could drink before you die. It was on Spike. It's actually pretty neat.
I'll have to
Kind of
check
like
that one out.
Mythbusters, the show Mythbusters.
Oh, yeah.
But with the answers like, hey, how long will this, can I hold my breath for before this happens? And all these weird questions.
all the fall shows are starting.
Right. What do you think of this guy, the caveman one, like from the, you remember the Geico commercial? They're going to have their own show.
That's
yeah.
starting here pretty soon, too.
I'd like to check that.
I heard there was a big controversy about that because when they first talked about doing that show,
Right.
they were going to use other actors, not the guys from the Geico commercials.
Well, that's what I thought was weird because they actually showed it. You'd think that they'd want to use the guys from the Geico
original guys,
commercial,
yeah.
but they were probably wanted a bunch more money or something, and didn't want to do it. So they said, "Well, the heck, we'll get 3 years."
I was just mad because last week was the season finale of Burn Notice.
Burn Notice. I haven't checked that one out yet.
And they ended it so horrible, and they left you hanging, and they come up at the end and they go, stay tuned for new episodes next summer.
Leave you hanging for the whole
Like,
summer.
next summer?
Right, so you got to watch reruns all the way until summer.
Yeah, and what's starting? Dancing with the Stars has started. I don't know.
Everything.
Alethea was saying Grey's Anatomy's.
Right. I like Two and a
new
Half
season
Men.
starts
That's a
tonight.
good show.
That's
Two and a Half
I like
Men.
the sitcoms.
Yeah.
I'm a sitcom guy. I like the old
Good old
sitcoms.
Family Guy, that's a classic. Simpsons still on the air after all these years too,
Yes.
and going strong.
I heard Springfield, Vermont still doesn't know what they're going to do with those 2 big statues that were left over there after the movie premiere.
Oh, really?
I guess there's a huge pink donut and like a huge hand or something.
Holding the donut or
Yeah.
something like was on the movie. Yeah, it's the same. The movie, the cardboard pieces they have. They had that showing that. What they should do is auction it off, put it on eBay, and take the money and either donate it towards like a school program or the high school team or a shelter or whatever they got there. Raise money
That's
for
a good
something
idea.
like that.
They're looking. I think they want to keep them, but they're
Right.
looking for some place you know,
Put him at, not like the
semi-public.
Rocky statue where it was right up on the
Yeah.
stairs, right?
I don't know. It's weird. It's actually, Keene, I still think, has the horse from Jumanji. The horse statue from Jumanji.
Really?
Yeah.
What's cool is friend that I work with, Benji. You know Benji. His sister Kelly is a good friends with Robin Williams. She was on this set when he came around, and they keep in touch. And he actually sends her Christmas cards every year and stuff.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
That's
you know,
really
and that
cool.
right there, you know, like how you were saying with the football player not tipping and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now you get a guy like Robin, you know, that meets a fan while you're filming in your hometown, and then still keeps in contact with you every year. You know, sending Chris. That right there is, to me, is ballsy. That's
Oh, yeah.
you know, a true human being.
I think Robin Williams should come back to Keene.
I think he
and
should
make
come on
another
this show.
appearance. Yeah. He wants to come on this show.
Yeah, you never know. That'd be something else.
It'd be like me interviewing Jon Stewart, you know, from the Daily Show.
Right.
I don't see that happening. Although I do believe I'm playing. I won't even say it because I can't remember her last name.
Maybe you should have had a cue card.
I should have wrote it down. When Ian called me today, and Julia is running for his girlfriend Julia is running for a city council seat, I believe. And we're going to see about getting her in here and interviewing her.
Cool.
So, my first foray into politics, you know.
Willing to take that step.
I like to spout about politics, but I hate all the politicians, and I can't vote.
You don't have
So I
anybody in
don't
mind right
vote.
now to vote for president, or you're not even?
I don't vote.
You know.
No. And I figure
See, you're
if
one
I
of the
don't
ones where
vote,
it could make a difference.
if I
though.
don't vote, you can't blame me,
Right.
you know, because I voted for nobody's worth voting for.
Yeah. So write yourself in. At least you voted for somebody.
Rick for president.
Rick Glenn.
Yeah. That's right. From now on, all money is worthless.
Exactly.
It's the first thing I do.
Well, you know, I hate to say it, maybe, you know, one time for like 6 months, get Bill Clinton back in just to wipe out the deficit like he did before.
Then we bring back Ronald Reagan,
Yeah.
prop him up in the Oval Office, and scare the hell out of all these other countries. Because he was a man that.
Stood out. He was good too. Jimmy Carter was actually a good president too, for a peanut farmer.
I like Nixon.
I had a feeling you were
mean,
gonna go there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I was like 17 years old, 50. How was I? Junior high school when Nixon.
I think I was.
When
in
Nixon
school, yeah.
finally said, "Everybody's coming out of Vietnam,"
Right.
and Nixon was the guy that did that. He was like a hero.
And then he got caught up in the Watergate.
And then the
all
whole
this.
Watergate thing.
And
man.
everybody
I mean,
forgot the
so
heroism
what?
and looked right at the bad part of it.
And now you look, and the stuff that Nixon didn't know happened at Watergate, or says he didn't know happened at Watergate,
Quote unquote.
is stuff that they're doing every single day in Washington now.
Yep.
You know? Oh, sure, they can bug the Democratic headquarters because they might be talking about terrorists. You know, it's all in the plan.
Speaking of terrorists, the new Jeff Dunham.
Jeff Dunham.
The
yes.
Jeff Dunham, the ventriloquist. What do you think?
It was a great show on Sunday night.
That was awesome.
And unfortunately, I didn't tape it because my
Me
mom
neither.
wanted to see it, but I saw it rerun.
They've actually played it 4 or 5 times already.
They cut it though.
Oh, to fit in like
They
another
cut
time
it into
slot.
an hour. They took an hour and a half show, edited it down to an hour, and instead of just cutting out like one whole character,
Right. They cut out pieces
they
of
cut
each
out
character.
pieces of each character.
Right.
And I think it hurt the show.
Well, hopefully, you know, like a lot of things, they have the Saturday night, they have the secret stash, you know, uncut. Maybe they'll
Yes.
have him going uncut, you know. Just
And
to
I
be a
believe it's
little-
on DVD too.
Really? And
Yeah.
where could we get that? We got to plug them.
The ad on TV, I think
yeah.
it was, they advertised the DVD on TV. And I don't know if it was through his website
Right.
or whatever.
But that was a funny show. He's hilarious.
But and I saw him a couple of years ago, was the first time I saw him. And yeah, he was a riot. This show, I mean, and he's got some pretty
There's some
on the
borderline
edge
stuff, yeah.
stuff, you know. Andrea was rolling.
Oh, she saw it too?
Oh my God, you would not believe how hard she was laughing. It was unbelievable. I thought she was gonna fall out of her chair.
Silent. I kill you.
Ahmed, the dead terrorist. Yeah.
Oh, that was great. That was great.
I like that where he says, were you trained? He says, yes, we had a nice training camp. You had, but what happened? New guy. Trying to practice.
Just one mistake, that's all. Yeah.
Oh, let's see. It's kind of a serious story, but it's really cool. Apparently on Tuesday was the 50th event, or the 50th anniversary of the day when the 101st Airborne, members of the 101st Airborne escorted the Little Rock 9 to classes. Little Rock, Arkansas, at the Central High School, and because they were black.
Oh, the first
First integration.
Yep. Actually, I just saw that. Yeah. Actually,
Yeah.
I think they had a big thing down there on that, didn't they?
They did, yeah. About 4,500 people gathered on the front lawn of the high school, which is now 52% black.
Right. Other than just the 4 that showed up the first day.
There was a 2-hour ceremony with brief remarks from each of the 9 people that were involved. And former President Clinton held the high school doors open for the group as they arrived.
Nice. Nice. See, I told you Clinton's not a bad guy. He just
Yeah.
got a little something on the side.
He challenged this year's senior class to address inequality in health services, economics, and the justice system. And he said, what do you wish the story of the next 50 years to be?
Yeah.
I mean, it's up to the kids. You
How
know,
they can-
what people are going to read about in 50 years,
Yeah.
you know?
And that gives them a positive, too, you know?
But apparently, 3 weeks in September of 1957, Little Rock became the focus of a showdown between Governor Orville Faubus and President Eisenhower. And the governor
Orville.
used the Arkansas National Guard to keep the school all white, telling a statewide TV audience that court-ordered integration would spark mob violence. And as soon as the governor pulled the National Guard away, Eisenhower sent in the 101st Airborne to escort these kids to school.
Nice.
So, yeah.
So they upgraded.
Bill Clinton said that Eisenhower had a duty to step in after the U.S. Supreme Court's 1954 Brown versus the Board of Education ruling that said segregated schools were unconstitutional. So, yeah. I mean, now you've got affirmative action. We're begging them to come to the schools. You know?
It's nice. Yeah, I saw that on the TV. I thought that was pretty
50 years ago, no minorities in our schools.
Same with the buses.
Now it's like, you're a minority. Can you come?
Yeah.
We'll give you, hey, we'll give you prizes.
Yeah. Just to get them in there so we don't look in segregated.
Exactly, yeah. And violent crime is up. FBI says violent crime's up.
They're not bicycle bandits, are they?
Murder, rape, robbery, or aggravated assault rose by 1.9% to 1.41 million in 2006. Murders increased 1.8% to 17,034 a year.
What are people bored or just stupid?
God. It said, somewhere it said it had gone down. I don't know. But it said property crimes, which outnumber violent crimes by nearly 10 to 1, declined 1.9% in 2006. And property crime rates dropped to their lowest level since 1987. So more people are getting murdered, less people are getting robbed, apparently. Or,
Geez, ain't that wonderful?
yeah, nice to know how we're advancing as a society.
Right. Or at least advancing.
This whole violent stuff. God, sorry.
Send you
I
out
tell
to
you,
the
Slouch, it's
contain.
starting to get hot in here, Bruce. Looks like Andrea is suffering in the booth too. Headache? No? Just hot?
It's just as hot in here.
Bruce is cranky.
Well, when you keep trying to squirm out of my shot.
I'm sorry, Bruce. I'm sorry.
Must be
These
that
chairs, we're going to change these chairs, these director's chairs.
either
I
that
guess.
or it was that
I don't know.
Rockstar energy drink.
It might have been the
Going,
Rockstar
you know.
thing, yeah.
Didn't want to
my.
use that for a cheap plug, but you know. Athens Pizza.
Yeah. Everybody knows I work there.
There you go.
I
Me
love
too.
it.
It's a great. I like working there. It's a really nice. It's a nice place to work. You know.
It is, the family. I like the feel of the family feel.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
employees, we all have great employees, you know.
And the bosses aren't bosses, you know. They can be at times, but then you know, like me and Jimmy joke around a lot, laugh a lot.
And they don't
It's
micromanage.
good. Yeah,
That's what I like.
Yeah.
You know, they're not right there over you harping. You know, they let you figure out your own system to get things done. And
Yeah, and they just show you to lead you on your way, and
Yeah.
then you know they'll come by and say, no, not quite, you know. But of course they've been in it for what 20 some odd years.
Oh, yeah, I think the dad was in it before that.
Yeah, yeah.
Andy.
Yeah, nice.
I'd love to get him on the show and hear about him.
I'll tell you, that'd be
Oh,
something else. I
he
bet
is
you he'd
such-
have some stories.
Oh, yeah, and you can tell, he must have been a bear to work for.
He still is, you
You
know. He still is. He's right there, and he's still on top of everything. You know, this needs to be wiped.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
deal with a customer right away. You know, you don't want to lose a customer.
Yep.
You know, by doing other things.
And he's like Mike Blastos. He's in the restaurant a lot. He's talking to the people, the patrons, you know, which is really nice.
Yep.
You know,
it
that
it
adds
shows
to that
family. It shows like
Yeah.
like a meet and greet. You know, almost. You
Yep.
know.
Yep.
Walmart's got their meet and greeters.
But
Athens has
he's a
got their.
hot guy. I
Andy.
bet he's got some stories.
I
'cause
bet he does too.
From what I understand, he came over when he was like 7 or early teens or something. He came to America.
Mm-hmm.
So he's had to fight and build
His way up.
everything that he's got, you know, through prejudice and, yeah, I can only imagine the stuff that he faced,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know.
Coming from the
Well,
old country and everything.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But no, he's an awesome guy. This was another. I saw this the other day on Regis and Kelly, but I found it in the paper too. It's about a man that put his marriage proposal into a crossword puzzle.
You mean like the answers?
Yeah, the clue was generic proposal, and the answer was, "Will you marry me?" And it was a couple named Jen and Eric.
Jen and Eric.
Jen and Eric.
That's nice.
Yeah,
Creativity right there. you know.
yeah. They're
Obviously, she does a lot of crossword puzzles.
and they put it in the Boston Globe.
Big
It
time
was a
paper,
Boston
too.
Globe, and apparently the girl does the crossword puzzles, or they sit and do the crossword puzzle together. all the
Together,
time.
right?
And, yeah.
Nice.
So it was kind of nice. They got to 111 across, Jen and Eric proposal. We get to the "Will you marry me" clue, and he says, "Will you marry me, Jenny?" Says he got up, got the ring, got down on one knee, and she screamed and hugged me, and it took her just a minute to say yes.
Nice. Beautiful.
So yeah, that's really cool. All right. Let's do this one. Hold on, let's do this, because I haven't thrown a card yet tonight.
Yeah, you almost got him,
That was
too.
nice.
That was
Almost
a
got
good
Greg,
shot.
but he's wearing
Now
his
you need is a
safety
psh in the background.
He's quick in his stocking feet.
Quick, get away. Silent, too.
The race was not long ago, and this story was in this week's paper, and I didn't take the whole story, but the little side box says, when your spouse has a passion that's not you. And it's tips. It says, so your spouse loves auto racing, tennis, or football, and you don't. Here's some real-life advice for living with a passion that you don't share. Yours is not to reason or ask why. However, asking questions about the passion is allowed. It's even good. Just don't ask in the middle of the action. And never laugh if your spouse cries foul play by the opposing team. Nod your head, look serious, and remember, they are the enemy. Think of your spouse before an event as an athlete psyching up for the game. Do not attempt serious discussion of a different subject. So on race morning, don't talk to him about
Racing.
his mother-in-law. He's concentrating on racing. If you're looking for a yes answer to anything, ladies, the best moment is during the immediate aftermath of a victory. He'll say yes to anything.
Unless his driver loses.
And do not attempt consolation in the case of a loss, because there's nothing that you can do or say to make anything better. If you're asked to record an event on television, consider this an important task or face the consequences. If you have children, be prepared for the passion to become a family passion and plan your holidays accordingly, such as, Memorial Day at Indy or wherever.
February, Daytona.
January.
Yeah.
New Year's Day at the Rose Bowl.
Right. Thanksgiving, some dome.
Yeah, Thanksgiving somewhere, other than at home. If you do tag along to an event, at least go through the emotions of sharing the excitement. There's nothing less attractive than a wet blanket. And speaking of blankets, consider bringing one. Whatever the weather is, you'll have to stand in it, and you may want to pack a good book, too. So just a few tips, every guy that's a racing fan wants his lady to be interested in racing.
I saw a lot. I went to Loudon.
Yes, and you were there for the Sunday and everything.
Yeah, I was here. I went there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And what was amazing is you could see the girlfriends or wives with their husbands, but they'd have their own team. The husband would be Junior, she'd be Casey Kane.
Oh, yeah.
You see a mix. They weren't. My husband's an Earnhardt fan. I have to be an Earnhardt fan.
Although you can still see, like the old country and western bars, you can still see the couples that are dressed exactly alike.
right. Yeah.
They got the matching jackets and matching hats, matching jackets.
But that was cool. You can see women getting into sports now just by doing that. Just rooting for and having their own colors on.
Oh yeah.
Different drivers. So that was great. That was great.
I mean, of course, I think the television has helped a lot.
1 minute.
Because women are exposed to more, like the what's the tech car there? The cutaway car that they use.
That they use, yeah. I find that's really helpful, actually.
Oh, yeah.
And women can
explain
understand
things.
it, too, when they see it.
Exactly. All right. We're down under a minute. Where's my closing card? All right. Gary, thanks for coming, man.
Rick, it was my pleasure, man.
It was great.
Hey, next time, you know what I'm going to have to do, though? I'm going to have my band on the show.
Or we will do something like, we'll get together and do something like we did with Poor Horny Rednecks and film a live concert. And we'll
Wait a
show
minute,
it,
excuse
show
me?
it on the air.
What was the name?
Sure. Poor Horny Rednecks.
And Drunk Monkey. That's going to be a hell of a bill, I'll tell you that.
Want to thank Greg, Bruce, and Andrea. Want to thank Mom's Tattoo, Gemini Screen Print. Thank Cheshire TV. Thank Tarzan. Thank everybody for watching. Till next week.
How'd I do that?
You did good.